Hello and welcome to What's in this week's Oban Times with me, Kathy Griffiths.
And me, Sandy Neal.
We've had yet another busy week at Oban Times Towers, keeping up the pace with all the latest news and happenings in our area so we can share it all with you. You know we love to hear from you, hear about what's important to you and see your photos. You can get in touch with us by calling 01631 568 emailing editor@obantimes.co.uk or contacting us on our social media platforms. And remember to check out our website at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. So a big happy 200th birthday to the RNLI this week. The big occasion was marked with the launching of Oban's new lifeboat. Launching the Shannon-class lifeboat, the Campbell-Watson, was a fitting way to mark 2 centuries of the charity saving lives at sea, said Oban coxswain Ali Serez. Since the first lifeboat was stationed in Oban back in May 1972, volunteer crews have launched on 2,628 occasions and saved 107 lives. After saying hello to the Campbell-Watson, it was time to say a fond farewell to the town's Trent-class lifeboat, Mora Edith MacDonald, after nearly 27 years of her serving maritime, coastal and island communities. And in the coming weeks, she will finally leave Oban to join the seagoing charities relief fleet. So she's still going to keep saving lives and goodness knows where she's going to end up. So she's off on a voyage. Well done, Mora Edith MacDonald. So from waves to wheels, even the Northern Lights turned out to cheer off a team of charity cyclists on an epic 1,600-mile challenge from Luing all the way to Rome. Former Scotland rugby captain and motor neuron disease campaigner Rob Wainwright, OBE, and 5 others in his core team set off from the tiny Slate Island on Sunday night at the start of this mega mission to raise money for My Name 5 Doddy Foundation. So good luck to you folks. They're on their way to Rome. They're hoping to deliver the match ball for the Italy versus Scotland Six Nations match on Saturday. You can find out how you can give them your support by reading the story in our paper or online at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. Save Our School campaigners from Luing will be heading to Council HQ, Kilmorey, tomorrow, that's Thursday, to lobby members of Argyll and Bute's Community Services Committee, who are meeting to decide on recommendations to formally close the island's primary school. A decision's also going to be made on the future of Achilleven Primary School in Connell. Both schools have been previously mothballed. Argyll and Bute Council says it costs, let's have a look, £27,000 a year to keep both of them mothballed at the moment. But Luing wants to keep its school building in the waiting wings as the island's population is growing, it says, and regeneration projects, including job creation and affordable homes, are underway. Gosh, lots going on there. Sandy, what have you got for us?
Well, thank you very much, Kathy. A big change may be on the way in Oban to pedestrianise George Street and build a multi-storey car park at the Corran Halls. But locals feel they have been left in the dark. Oban's community-owned Rockfield Centre has been rescued by a £150,000 lifesaver loan to repay traders, but it still needs volunteers, especially a treasurer, to save it from closure. A trust on the Isle of Tiree says it is laughable for the Scottish Government to pretend they care about the future of Gaelic, after budget cuts have jeopardised a project trying to save the language on the island. The Highlands and Islands Music and Dance Festival is going from strength to strength this year as it celebrates its 40th anniversary. Competition entries are also open for this year's Royal National Mod in Oban. And in this week's Loch Arbor Times, a councillor says Fort William's New Belford Hospital has been whipped away like the mythical village of Brigadoon. Support is growing for a march to get the build back on track. Kathy, over to you.
Well, that's given you all a taster of what you can find in the Oban Times this week. So pick up a copy of the paper at all the usual spots or go online and subscribe to www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. Have a great week ahead and until next time, it's goodbye from me, Kathy Griffiths.
And goodbye from me, Sandy Neal.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, 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 hey.